me. Sorry. That's you have to ask either the OU or Fishbane.
We have one last.
All the organizations here to sign one piece of paper.
There's a right chicken tech going on here. We have one last issue we really want to cover before we close. The issue about a maid in the house. The rabbi once gave out a letter here, together with some other rabbanim, that if a maid is in alone in your house for 6 hours, Kashalik, you have to kasher your whole house. Any of you want to talk about this? Oh, but Blazer wants it. And okay,
I
they
was
give a hand
told
to the
a
maids.
long time ago by Harav Reb Zalman Shimon Dvorkin that if you leave a maid alone and she knows that you're going to be away, the milk is no longer Chol Yisrael. That's what I can tell you what he told
Is
me.
there a time limit?
Huh?
A time limit?
Time limit he didn't tell me. It was, at least I don't remember.
In a minute? I'll be sure. An hour.
Big thing. If I remember, I'll say something. I'll give it over, but I don't remember.
I have to close. First we want to thank the panelists for the effort, for everyone coming. I just want to finish off with a word that Moshe said. Moshe Feinstein, what I heard this Tuesday morning, 2 a.m. from he said, "B'shem, why in the olden times you had people, it was a hard life, but you had people who were lumdim, they learned, they went to yeshiva, and they knew Masechtas. Today you send Bachim to yeshiva, it's not like they used to be." So he mentioned two things. First of all, Amo, Taka was hard life, aber minish gelegen in like in the Gashmis. Not everyone needed a Cadillac, not everyone needed a big car. So therefore, so people were in a more spiritual oriented. So when the Bacha went to learn, his mind was in the learning, not about all the Gashmistic things what he needs. Number two, today a Bacha who's 15 years old eats more treif than someone in the old home, in the Alter Heim, who was 80 or 90 years old. So we eat a lot of stuff with a lot of echsherim, with a lot of heterim, with a lot of bittles, bittul b'reiv, bittul b'shishim, bittul b'meya. And we are what we eat, and that affects us in the way how we react, the way how we learn, the way how we emotional. And so therefore, when it comes to Achana for Matan Torah, as Rabbi Bodenstein mentioned, that the concept where we eat milchiks because of kashrus, it's a time where we have to start thinking in our home how we keep kosher. When we leave, what do we do with the maid? How do we make sure that she doesn't? There was a shliach who one time walked it was in Diego, and walked into the house, and suddenly came a little bit early and saw that the shiksa took the cleaning lady Maria warmed up her ham sandwich in the toaster oven, and she was caught because they came a half an hour too early. So these things can happen very often when you leave, and they know that you left for 2 hours, so the woman can make her whatever she wants, and you don't know. Everything is washed up. How do you even know what happened? It's something that we have to start thinking about it. And besides, it could be treif, it could be bishalakum, and especially today's stoves and ovens would go tick, 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 and there's not the old highlights. And so therefore, there's no eish ma'esh, so you can have problems with bishalakum off the bat, and you won't even know what she did, or what she didn't do, or what he did, or what he didn't do. So we have to start thinking how to work it out when you go to work. You have a cleaning lady, how to make sure that your house is kosher. Just going on to Rabbi Lazer Teitelbaum. Again, we want to thank you all for coming. We want to thank the panelists. and Ava shall give everyone a couple of tables, simple but premium. And we are having, we'll put out brochures for Shavuos, and before you leave, you'll be able to have them.